All right. It's time for hot dogs and hot takes. You don't get the hot dogs, but it's time for you to provide us with a couple of wild predictions this year.
Okay.
Now you don't have to believe in it totally, but just
Okay.
something that
I
would
could be convinced into it. All right. A little fun. A little fun. All
Yeah.
right.
So let's start in the NFC. Give me a hot take.
Washington wins the NFC East.
Okay.
I think Jaden Daniels wins Rookie of the Year. Washington wins the NFC East. Philadelphia stumbles out of the gates, and there's chaos in Philly. So I will start with that one. The second one is the NFC North gets 3 playoff teams in, and it's not Chicago. Detroit, Green Bay, and Minnesota all make the NFC playoffs, and Sam Darnold becomes oh my gosh, Sam Darnold doesn't stink at football conversation narrative.
Pretty good here, right out of the gate.
Yeah,
Couple of good ones.
The Los Angeles Rams win the NFC West. That's not that crazy. San Francisco, obviously the favorite, but the Rams win the NFC West. So I think those are probably my NFC ones.
Okay, give me AFC now.
Jacksonville wins the AFC South. The whole conversation this offseason is Houston, and Tennessee gets Brian Callahan, and Jacksonville hasn't been talked about a lot. And Trevor Lawrence is in the MVP conversation. So finally takes that big, giant leap. I have a fun one for the AFC West, but it's a little bit attached to college football as well. AFC North, I'll sit there and say I think that's it for the AFC that I have fun-wise.
Well, what's the AFC West?
All right. This is just like a hypothetically fun one. I could see.
This sounds like a Harbaugh one.
Yeah, I could see. So I think I was a big proponent of Antonio Pierce getting that job in Las Vegas, right? But I don't think they're going to be a great football team. Good defense, great football team. Hypothetically, they get into back end of September, October-ish. They're not playing well. The future doesn't look promising. Trade Devontae to the New York Jets for a number 1 next year. They become the number 1 pick in next year's NFL draft. They pull a Houston Texans, and they take at number 1 Shador, and then find a way to use that second first-round pick to get to number 2 and take Travis Hunter, and both of them go to Las Vegas.
How about a round of applause for Dan Orlovsky?
That's hot.
That's how you play.
Yeah.
Man, I want that one to hit.
Damn. I like that one. And it's on the record now. It's not one of those, hey, you had a fun pick. No, you actually believe the Raiders and this guy and this and this and this, the dominoes that have to fall. Now,
That's. I'm sure I'm going to get a couple social media ones off that.
Now, once again, this is just a hot take. This is having fun.
Yeah.
Yes. Don't want you to lose credibility, Dan. I don't want that.
But if it hits, it was a serious segment.
Absolutely.
Okay?
Absolutely. You can take a victory lap.